Hey everyone, imagine this. A shadowy figure lurking in the Wisconsin woods, skinning shadows into nightmares that birthed Psycho itself. October's got chills like that waiting, and I'm here to spill the 7 hottest new series hitting your screens this month. Stick around, because number 1 will leave you questioning every quiet neighbor. Kicking off at number 7, Monster, the Ed Gein Story, released in 2025. Picture a farm boy unraveling under his mother's iron grip, graves cracking open at night, and a house stitched from secrets that scarred Hollywood forever. Charlie Hunnam slips into Ed Gein's skin like a second shadow, his eyes flickering from boyish innocence to something feral as he carves out horrors in the frostbitten fields. Cut to flickering newsreels of the 50s, bodies exhumed under lantern light, and Hunnam whispering prayers that twist into screams. It's raw, it's repulsive, and it'll have you peeking behind your curtains long after the credits. If true crime's your poison, this one's the slow drip that keeps you hooked till dawn. Number 6. Nero the Assassin, released in 2025. France, 1504. Drought cracking the earth like old bones, and here's Pio Marmai as Nero, a blade in the dark who's just been gutted by betrayal. He's got one shot: snatch his long-lost daughter from the jaws of some prophecy-peddling witch coven before his old boss turns the whole kingdom into a bloodbath. Sword fights erupt in rain-slicked alleys, horses thunder through plague-riddled villages, and Marmai's face, scarred, snarling, flashes as he teaches his wide-eyed girl how to slit a throat mid-gallop. The camera swoops low over torchlit chases, flames licking the night, and you feel the grit of mud underfoot, the sting of every lie. It's swashbuckling, heart-pounding, with a father's desperate roar. Perfect for when you crave adventure that bleeds. Coming in at 5, The Witcher 4, released in 2025. The continent's cracking open, monsters clawing from the rifts, and Liam Hemsworth steps up as Geralt, all brooding scars and silver hair whipping in the storm as he hunts up for his scattered family. Yennefer's portals flicker like dying stars. Ciri's eyes glow with wild power she's barely leashing. And suddenly, Lawrence Fishburne's Regis drops in, fangs glinting, whispering ancient curses over campfires that spit embers into the void. Hemsworth's Geralt charges through fog-shrouded forests, blades singing against a wraith's howl, mud splattering his boots while thunder cracks overhead. It's visceral, every swing landing with a grunt you can feel in your chest. If you've missed The Witcher's grit, this season's the rebirth that'll drag you back into the muck and magic. Number 4. The Talamasca, The Secret Order, released in 2025. Dust motes dance in the vaulted halls of a hidden order, where Nicholas Denton as Guy Anatole cracks open leather-bound tomes that smell of blood and brimstone, only to find his own veins tied to the immortals they've sworn to cage. Elizabeth McGovern's Helen paces shadowed libraries, her voice like velvet over steel as she unravels covens of witches bubbling potions in houseboat lairs, while William Fichtner's Jasper lurks in London's fog, a vampire's smirk hiding the pull of forbidden hungers. The screen splits. One side, a ritual gone wrong, flames licking up walls etched with runes. The other, a chase through rain-slicked streets where fangs flash and spells shatter glass. It's Anne Rice's world, woven tight, elegant dread that creeps under your skin, leaving you wondering who's watching from the eaves. Hitting 3, The Last Frontier, released in 2025. Alaska's endless white, wind howling like a gut punch, and Jason Clarke's Marshal Frank Remnick stares down a smoking wreck in the snow, plane parts twisted like broken promises, spilling killers into the wild. He's got one town to shield, a shotgun's cold bite in his gloved hands, as fugitives slink through aurora-lit pines, their breaths fogging the air before they strike. Cut to Clarke knee-deep in drifts, flashlight beams slicing the dark to catch a silhouette vanishing into the tree line. Then a brutal hand-to-hand in a cabin where axes thunk into wood and blood steams on the frost. Haley Bennett's eyes burn fierce as she patches wounds by lantern light, the radio crackling warnings that echo into silence. It's survival carved raw, every shadow a threat, Every step a crunch that could be your last. Number 2. Down Cemetery Road. Released in 2025. Oxford's sleepy lanes shatter with a blast that paints the sky orange, and Ruth Wilson's Sarah Tucker claws through the rubble, her face smeared with soot and desperation, hunting a little girl swallowed by the smoke. Emma Thompson's Zoe Bohm joins the fray, trench coat flapping like a raven's wing as she picks at threads of a cover-up that snakes from government vaults to rain-lashed alleys, where whispers of the dead mingle with the living's lies. The camera lingers on Wilson's trembling hands, sifting debris, then pans to Thompson's steely gaze, interrogating shadows in a pub thick with pipe smoke and half-truths. Explosions echo in flashbacks. Tires screech on wet cobble, and secrets bloom like bruises. It's a slow-burn tangle of loss and conspiracy that'll have you double-checking your own streetlights. And claiming the top spot, House of David 2, released in 2025. The throne room echoes with Saul's unraveling laugh, shadows pooling like spilled wine, as Michael Iskander's David steps from shepherd's rags into armor that chafes like fate itself. His harp strings still humming psalms amid the clash of iron. Ali Suleiman's Saul towers in torchlight, eyes wild with jealousy as alliances fracture like dry clay. Jonathan's loyalty pulls taut as a bowstring. Forbidden glances flicker across banquet halls, heavy with incense and intrigue. The battlefield erupts. Spears whistle through dust-choked air. David's sling whirls a blur against Philistine shields, and the camera dives low. Sand gritty underfoot, sweat stinging as bronze meets flesh in a symphony of grunts and cries. It's epic reborn. Faith forged in fire. Betrayals that cut deeper than any blade, leaving you breathless for the crown's bloody weight. Woo! October's lineup is a feast of shadows and swords, isn't it? Which one's grabbing you first? The killer's quiet farm or David's defiant stand? Drop it in the comments, smash that like if you're queuing up tonight, and subscribe to Kindlight for more drops like this. We've got your fall binge covered. See you in the next one.